Does that stupid thing look? I wonder if it's dirty. Don't look at the screen. Much better. Don't fall. Hey, Pappy. How are you? Hey, sis. Yeah, it's cold. Probably not as cold here as it is there, but how cold is it? Not sure if I'll be able to keep internet on. Having a real hard time with the internet here. They say that it's under construction, basically. Improvements they said they're making, but every time I turn around, my internet goes out. So I figured I'd try to jump on here as long as I got a nice strong signal. Yeah, I think it's a lot warmer here than 30. It does feel colder. Hey, Belle. So if we start buffering like crazy, I'll just end it. Hey, Chev. Hi, sweetie. How are you? It's getting ridiculous here. I cannot believe. My husband called, what, 4 days in a row? 4 days in a row we've been having issues with the internet. And it's not just the black box. Anyways, I'm wide awake. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up this week, and then they said by I think the end of next week we're supposed to get some freezing rain or snow. So I guess another front's coming in. How is everybody tonight? I'd like to remind everybody about praying for Nala and her daughter. She says it looks like she's going to be up there. Oh, great. Looks like she's going to be in Oklahoma with her daughter for Christmas, because I guess she's not doing real well. Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember last year about this time, same thing. It was crazy. I think we had 70-degree weather one day and we had ice the next, or the 2 days later. Yeah, I know, right, Belle? It's the same thing here. It's craziness. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, like I said, I probably won't be on real late tonight. I'm kind of hoping that, thank you very much, Belle. I'm kind of hoping that these guys come close tonight, because the planes were dropping them out of the air today. We heard rapid gunfire all day. I've heard equipment over there. Yeah, they've slowed down. And my daughter-in-law just got home, so that's why I went ahead and went live now. Trying to get a quickie in, hopefully before the garbage starts. Like I said, if we buffer too bad, I'll just end it and wait and see what happens. Well, kind of good news, Ryan. tell us. Very nice. Congratulations. So is that a radio show or is it on YouTube? I think I've seen it on YouTube before. Well, cool. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, well, whatever it is, they're messing up even the local stuff. Went to pay the one of the bills. I think it was the water bill I dropped off or whatever, and they said they couldn't even put it in because they were having so many problems with their internet. I can hear Bella. She's snoring. Shut up, stomach. Hello, lurkers. How are you? There's Shadow. I'll have to go find it, Ryan. Oh, he's a handful, let me tell you. Spoiled rotten. I've had to ignore him lately, and he's not liking that too much. He wants in my lap 24/7. He cries at night now in his crate, which he hasn't done since I got him but once. And I bet you if I picked him up and put him on my bed, he'd sleep like a puppy. It's so weird without hearing my crickets. Whoa, that was a nice stick break. Yep, that was pretty close. Yeah, well, your puppies are a lot larger than my puppies, so. Yeah, I'm hearing it too. Hey, Buckeye. I whistled before before I went live, so kind of hoping I brought him in. I just saw a flash up in the sky. Kind of looked like lightning. Whoop! Yep, there was another flash. It's got to be lightning. They didn't say anything about a storm. Yes, they did. I take that back. I think I did hear something about a storm coming in tonight. Maybe I get a response. Definitely hear movement. I don't watch any of those. I've never seen any of them. I can barely even see the lights across the street tonight. I wonder why. Yeah, somewhere. Nope. I guess it's where I'm positioned. Hold on, let me try to move this. It's a little better. Oh, hey, maybe I can put you guys up on that thing again. Shut up, stomach. Good grief. It only does this like every hour. My stomach starts going crazy. I wonder what the Bigfoot think of my stomach noise. You think they think I'm growling at them? Hey, boo. Hey, Doodle. Yeah, Martha, I'm still able to eat. My stomach still hurts, but at least I'm able to eat. Excuse me. So I'm hoping that this is the turnaround where I can start gaining some weight. Yep, I do. Last night my stomach was hurting. My husband said, well, get over here real quick so I can pray for you. Because the night that he prayed, my stomach stopped hurting. Him and you both, Martha. Yeah, it'll be nice. Trust me. Tomorrow I'm going to make macaroni salad. If my husband wants that. They just finished off the cabbage today. Stuffed cabbage. I heard a click. Hey, Boo. As long as it's clean, Shadow. Is it silly? Okay, fire away then. Lightning. Come on, babies. Come on. Stupid refrigerator. What the heck? That's cute. Oh, that's cute. Did you guys hear that? What was that? Oh, there's something on this side of the house. Right by my window. I bet you it's on that side. Come on, babies. Come on. Hey, Boo. It was pretty loud, whatever it was. If it's on the right side of the house, I don't pay any attention because on the right is where the garbage cans and stuff are. So possums, raccoons, squirrels, you know, whatever can get into that. But if it's on the left side of the house, there's nothing over there except for that chair that I left, which would make that noise, or the gate. But what we just heard came from the left side of the house, not the right. And that's by the bathroom window. So I'm wondering why. This makes perfect sense. I leave the window in the, I leave the phone in the bathroom and they come to the front yard. And I put the window, I put the phone up in the front yard and they're on the side. Sneaky little boogers, aren't they? Now it's all quiet. There it is. We hear that. I definitely have movement out here. Will it be a cat fight tonight or will it be an armadillo? Here comes the drone. You guys hear the humming? Dagnabbit. I hope it gets zapped by lightning. You hear the humming? Ooh. Shadow. I hum all the time. I like humming, actually. Yeah, it did. Big lightning this time. I'm gonna go get my blankie. I'll be right back. I hear thunder. Hold on, I gotta get my computer set up. Hello, Chicobo. Hey, Sooner. How are you? Okay. Now I have my blankie. Oh, it's cold. Sorry about the noise. I have my peppermint candies in my pocket. That's for when my belly starts acting up. Oh. Cold. How are you guys? Jacobo, Doodle, sooner. Stupid thing. That's definitely a drone. I'll see if I can find it tonight. Tank's doing well. American Bigfoot? What is that, a movie? Ouch. Sorry. All right, Pappy. Good night. God bless you. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolly mittens. Brown paper packages tied up in bows. These are a few of my favorite things. Oh my goodness. I think we're in for a storm. You guys better go hide. God bless you, Pappy. Hey, Chev, have you heard from Kevin? Bag of cookies. Just posted where? Uh-oh. She say why? No, not how. I said why. Okay, Martha. Can absolutely do that. How you doing, Bobby? I'm doing well, thank you. Trying to keep my internet on long enough to have a nice little live chat. Watching your live the other night was fun. Yeah, we will definitely pray for Sandra. Don't worry about it, Chad. You got lazy. Yeah, I should probably look at the weather and find out what we're going to get tonight. Although, you know, you can smell rain, and I don't smell rain. Yeah, you don't, it doesn't sound lazy if you're doing all that work over there. Dang, it's cold. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. And we take a run to the dump on Saturday. First Saturday of the month, it's really good because they lower the price per ton from $20 a ton to $12.40. So we're going to load up the truck and trailer and take the trash in the backyard to the dump. Since we can't burn it back there, most of it. What do you mean, better stream? Yeah. Good night, Shadow. It's getting closer. Oh, really? You're getting closer, guys? I should be able to see it. I'll watch for lights again. They have small lights on them. Did I tell you guys what my granddaughter said happened to her in the front yard? I guess this was a while back, but she told me that she was on the left side of the house walking through the grass down to the Wet Weather Creek. It's just small, you know, it's almost always dry. It doesn't usually run until, you know, we have a lot of rain. A little bit of rain, it still looks like it's pretty dry, but when it rains hard, it really gets flooded out pretty bad. Anyways, she was walking down there and she saw two different stories. She saw something that looked like a firefly but bigger. And she just kept walking. It was, you know, just as it was getting dark. And she's kind of walking around, mulling around over there. And she turns around and that thing goes from the end of my driveway where my mailbox is all the way over to her and straight over her head. And she said it was round and it looked like it had a white string attached to it and it flew right over her head. And then she said that it just whisked away and disappeared, and it freaked her out. And I said, well, what did it look like? She goes, it just looked like a ball of light. And she said, but it looked like it had a white string attached to it. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah, like something hanging from it. And I was like, I don't know what the heck that would be. So I asked her how big it was. She said, probably about the size of a golf ball. Well, then today she tells me that her and her mom got pictures when they were driving home, I guess last week or whenever it was. Sarah looked up in the sky and, you know, they were coming home late. And she said, Mom, what is that? And there were 3 lights in the sky. And she said, and then all of a sudden they moved and it turned into a triangle. And she said, and then they disappeared. And so my daughter-in-law turned the vehicle around to go back and look to see it again. They couldn't find it, and then all of a sudden it popped up again, and she got pictures of it. So I asked her to send me the pictures because I want to upload them because nobody knows what they are. They were 3 orbs. She said they went from red to an orange to a yellow to a white to a blue. So I was like, what? And she said, yeah, they changed colors and then they just disappeared. And I was like, what the heck? But see, you know, the military base is right here. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, she told me that tonight. So I want to get the pictures. I want to see the pictures. She's got to get her mom's phone and send them to me. But her mom was at work and just got home, and Sarah's sleeping, so I guess I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. But I'm excited to see if they got them on, if they actually got pictures of them. I'll upload them. If they're any good, I'll upload them, and you guys can look at them. But isn't that freaky? She said they've seen them more than once. I've never seen them. Now it's going away. Yeah, the police department around here doesn't like dash cams. Good night, Ryan. No, I don't think so. Sarah doesn't see very well, but she said it flew right over her head, so she had like a 8 inches away from her face visual, and she said it just looked like a string hanging. But it was lit up. Yeah, well, police around here are not people that I want anything to do with, so no unwanted attention. I mean, I'll yell at them, you know, if they pull me over for any reason, because they have no reason to pull me over. Hey, pizza, are you sleepy? They're just jerks around here, really bad jerks. But if my daughter-in-law or my husband or my son are driving the vehicle, that's a different story because they try very hard to intimidate them, and, you know, I'm not real nice when they try that with me, so. Yikes. Yeah, I took my grandson to the dentist the other day, and he has to have oral surgery too. They have to take his wisdom teeth out because his mouth isn't big enough for him. But I've never heard of your mouth swelling as bad, your face swelling as bad as his did just because one came in. Yeah. That's what I said, pizza. I had to argue with the dentist. Well, actually, first his dental assistant, and then, of course, he walked up behind me and started talking. But I said, no, don't tell me his face is swollen because his teeth are coming in. I said, that doesn't make any sense. And I said, now, if it's impacted, it's one thing. And I said, but it clearly popped through and I see no swelling around it, so it's got to be at the base. Hey, Tony, how are you? So the sooner he gets that one out, the better anyway. That's good to hear. I'm sorry I haven't gotten that video up, but I still have not got my permission. Can't talk. I still have not gotten my permission, my written permission yet. It's irritating me to no end. Yeah, he's 16. He just got in. He just got his in. Well, just the one. Yeah, they didn't take out mine. I didn't have any problem with my wisdom teeth. Listen to that thing. Now it's coming closer again. Oh, I had both sets of mine. Yeah, it's a drone. It wasn't here in the beginning, and now you can hear it. Sounds like it's getting closer, then it moves away. But I know that the guys were dropped from the air tonight into the woods, so it might not have nothing to do with the sassies. Oh, I don't care about the feds. At all. I have nothing. I wanted to be one a long time ago. I wanted to go into forensic science. Yeah, I don't care about that either. We had a guy out there day before yesterday up on the pole. I just sat here and watched him. Exactly, Chev. What does it make them cool to shorten their names? MIBs, CIA, FBI. BIBs. Hey, Mike. How are you? Hey, Bob. How you doing tonight? Yeah, well, if it has a camera, there's no way you can see my window from here, so I don't know why they do that. Unless they're doing it looking across the street. Which would make sense. That's where all the activity comes from. I'm doing well, thank you, Mike. Everybody new that came in, let's please not forget Nala and her daughter. Bob. And then, what's her name? Skywalker Sandra? Yeah, that's true, Doodle. It's people. It's not so much agencies as people. Well, good. I'm glad you learned how to cook, Bob. That's awesome to hear. Skywatcher. Okay. Skywatcher. Oh, I see a light. Skywatcher Sandra is having kidney pain. Tumor on her kidney. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you grief, Bob. It's my job. I'm good at it. She's the one that's in the hospital that has kidney cancer. So Nala is going to go to Oklahoma where her daughter is and spend some time with her for Christmas because she's not doing so well. So we appreciate all the prayers that you guys can muster up for them, for both Nala and her daughter. And Skywatcher Sandra, please. Yeah, she said she's not handling the medication too well, and she's losing a lot of weight fast, so they're concerned. Have you guys ever seen on, I don't know if you guys ever watched them, but sometimes on Facebook, they have videos that you can watch. And there's this lady, I don't even know her name, but she says at the end of every one of her videos, she said, I ain't doing it. And her face is, where she's changed her looks by one of those apps. Her mouth's real big and her eyes are real big and she talks funny. But at the end of it, she said, I just ain't doing it. Well, she had one about kids in Walmart. I laughed so hard I was roaring. I couldn't stand it. She was so funny. She just looks at things, normal things that are going on, and I think she's some kind of, have you seen her, Martha? I'm telling you, I thought it was hysterical. Hers, it just popped up yesterday. I don't know how old they are, but. And she whispers. Hello, David. Chrissy's, no. I don't know this lady's name, but I know it's funny. She talks about guys walking around with their pants hanging down, or she talks about football players and money they make. She talks about all kinds of stuff. But you gotta watch the one about Walmart. I mean, I'm telling you. She's hysterical. How you doing, David? Do you remember her name, Martha? All I did was type in Facebook Heather Land. Is that her name? She's so funny. I love a good joke, but that girl just cracks me up. Okay. Back at you, David. Has anybody heard from John? We got a lot of people missing at night. Of course, there's a lot more when I go on earlier. And then I was gone for a while, so people figured I'd probably just quit. Oh, oh, oh. I see a light over there. Keeps flashing. I wonder if he's out there with his flashlight. Excuse me. I don't see him walking around. You guys see that light up there? It's Heather Land, yeah. Watch some of her videos. Just the ones with the big lips, though, that I ain't doing it. She is funny. I think she says the things that most people would like to say but don't. Me too, Martha. Like I said, especially when she talks under her breath. Can't believe you people want to do things like that. What's wrong with you anyway? Oh, I guess she had to be there. She is really funny, guys. Check her out. I don't think she's on YouTube. I don't know if she is or not, but this was just on Facebook videos. Oh, she is? Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, Doodle. See if you can find the one about the Walmart. I'm telling you, you'll laugh all night. I think about it and I start laughing. I can't help it. Thank you, Martha. Now, you notice what happened? The drone starts making noise, and now everything's gone quiet. Guess it'll be an early night again tonight. Yeah. Oh, there's another one about Black Friday. Why do you people do things like that? Yeah, no, there's another one that's about Walmart. I think it's about kids in Walmart or something like that. Yeah, it's about kids in Walmart. Yeah, with their parents. And I mean, she's sitting behind the wheel of her car and oh my gosh, it was hysterical. I just heard something. Don't know what I heard. It's gotta be wind blowing. It's gotta be a light across the street. Look at that. Looks like eyeballs, don't it? Look in the upper left-hand corner. Looks like eyeballs. Yeah. Because I think we're in for a storm. Good night, Mike. God bless you, hon. Sleep well. I'm sorry, I'm looking in the sky for that drone, trying to catch a glimpse of it. Hopefully this time I can get it on film. It's close. Hear how loud it is? Getting closer. Dagnabbit. For what? Why close my eyes and ears? I think I saw it. Hold on. I think I caught it. Tammy. How are you? Well, I can see perfectly well up there. It's pretty lit up. I can see the clouds and it's pretty bright. I gotta go say goodnight to my husband. I'll be right back. He's going to bed. Without me. However long now. It's getting cold. Pull this blanket up. Oh, this is too funny. How you doing, Ramona? Wanted to let you know, Ramona, that the guy that came here with Sandy to pick up her van told my husband that he could fix the stabilizer on the RV. So we talked to him today, and I guess he went up there today, and he said he could fix it. He'll let us know how much he's going to charge us to do it, but then I'm thinking we might go up, depending on the weather, Saturday and pick it up, bring it back. Yeah, I'll be happy to get it back here. I just wish I could spend one more weekend up there, you know? Kinda. I miss it. Yeah, it is supposed to be nice this weekend. You know anything about a storm coming in here tonight, Ramona? 'Cause we got lightning, and the temperature dropped like 20 degrees or something since I've been at the window. It wasn't too bad, and now all of a sudden it's really cold. Yeah, I could, Martha. Oh, really, pizza? Dang. Well, last time I checked the weather, we weren't supposed to get any rain at all, but by the looks of the sky, I mean, you can't see any stars at all. It's completely cloudy. Safari Day Van? What's that mean? Yeah, I know, pizza. GMC? Is that what her van was? Yeah, that was Sandy's van. Yeah, she came and got it. Yeah, I didn't know what kind of van it was. But yeah, she came and got it. So that's off the property. Both the small cars are off the property. The only thing that's left here is my truck, my husband's car, and then soon to be, oh, okay, Emmy, got it. And soon to be the RV. It's going to be so much fun pulling it alongside the house. We might have to climb up there and cut some trees back. It's pretty tall. You know, it has a loft on it, so. That should be so much fun, though. Think about that. If I can get signal over there. At least the RV has a heater. You still haven't gotten that fixed, Ramona? That makes sense, Martha. So I don't hear any thunder. How you doing, Emmy? Oh my goodness. You're getting up to go to work? Oh, well. I hope you have a great day at work today. How long before you get that one, Ramona? Oh, you are? Hey, Matt. Well, thank you, Emmy. Ignore everything you say. Why is that, Matt? Are you in a bad mood? Or are you drunk? Are you sleeping? Yeah, probably, Emmy. We don't know the reason yet, though. Oh, poor Maddie. Where's the fire, sweetie? Please tell me it's not coming closer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys, Matt's drunk. This could be fun. How much of this will you remember tomorrow, Matt? Fires everywhere? Oh my gosh, you poor thing. Oh, French fries. Doodle. Hey, Digga. Oh, we miss you all the time. It's good to see you. How you been? I want French fries. Still can't eat French fries right now, though. I can't eat any fried foods. They don't like me. Oh, really? Oh, now you want me to ignore everything Digga says. Oh my gosh. Oh no, here we go. And so it begins. Come on, Boo, where are you? Hey, Boo. Yeah, I can't believe hubby went to bed when I asked him to take the pups out before he went to bed. He forgot and went straight to bed. I heard him lock the door. I had to go down there. Now I'm going to have to go take the dogs out here pretty soon. You know what's really weird is they've been going to bed early. Bella cannot handle when the sassies are around here. She cannot handle it. She will not go outside, front or back. She will go out right here to, as close as she can and just pee I don't care if it's on the sidewalk, and then she runs back in the house. She does not want to be out here when they're around. Nope, she didn't go out. She went straight to her bed. That's why I asked Denny to take him out before he went to bed. So now what I'll do is I'll, here pretty soon, the pup will start crying when he has to go to the bathroom, so I'll run downstairs and take him out back. Yeah. I wish I could train him to wee in a bucket. Oh yeah, you should tell Matt about Heather and have him start watching that while he's been drinking. Yeah, no, his crate's not big enough for a puppy pad. I put him in a small one so he doesn't go to the bathroom where he sleeps. But Bella's got a big cage. Exactly, Digga. I mean, Bella, when she was on the property, she would always, no, I can't, no, she won't go there. She has to go outside. When we were on the property, Bella, whenever they came close, you know, right before we went inside, she would jump in my lap, and I don't care what it took. And, you know, those little portable fold-up chairs, you know, they don't weigh much. They're not very sturdy. But she would climb behind me and hide, or she'd want to go into the camper. Here, I mean, at night, I take her out, and she goes to the bathroom, you know, and she runs around, but this past week, she goes out, she smells, and she pees real quick and runs right back to the door. She's like, no part of this. Yeah, I know. I miss it, Digga. But hopefully soon. We're hoping the beginning of the year that we can find a piece of property. I was supposed to go tomorrow. We were supposed to meet up with Chuck tomorrow, but my husband ended up with a last-minute doctor's appointment from Social Security, so he has to go. They're mandatory once a year. But anyway, so maybe the following weekend we can go out with Chuck and look around. Exactly, Matt. I keep telling everybody that Bella's a box of rocks, but man, don't put her in a corner, or don't put someone between me and her. She's not a happy camper. I saw a little flashing light. Come on. I wish I had a pea shooter with a night vision so I can get rid of the drone. Ping, 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 ping. Can you imagine? The camo dudes would be going crazy. Yeah, me too, Chef. Then it'll just go away. See, now it's coming up on the right side. Yeah, I didn't see any Ramona. Of course, I didn't go on the further streets from here. I just went down our street and then down to, you know, out of our neighborhood. I didn't see any other ones anywhere. Everybody keeps saying shoot it, but I can't. Number one, you need weapons to shoot it with, and I don't have any more. But number two, I don't think I want to go to jail. Whoa. Something got thrown at my truck. Hey now, be nice. Slingshot and marbles. Yeah. I've got marbles. I don't have a slingshot though. Be easy to make one. Well, come on over, Ramona. Yeah, I know. Poor Digga. Yeah. Yeah, come on over, Ramona. Come visit. Now, Matt. Oh yeah, they do. No, Chev. I wouldn't do that because with my luck it would end up on my head. Come on, babies. I know you're out there. I can hear you making noise. Don't throw stuff in my truck. That's my truck. Yep. Good night, M.A. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day. Yeah, I hear you out there. I hear you making noise. Come on. Come say hello. Ouch. Get off me. Oh, really? Why are they illegal? Sorry, I'm making all this noise. So, Bob. You know, I'm going to ask you, right? The heck? What am I going to ask you, Bob? Uh-oh. Maybe we should arm everybody here with slingshots and marbles. Oh man, this election year should be hysterical. It's going to be wild. Uh-oh, Martha's yelling. I hope not, Matt. I thought you were a good boy. You'll ruin my image of you. Oh, me too, Ramona. I'm tired of hearing it. Well, we need to buy everybody one then. What the heck are they throwing? I can't believe I missed my coyotes. I love hearing them. Oh man. I don't want to hear that, Bob. Oh, really? I didn't know it was illegal, Matt. Yeah, I know, Bob. There's so many of them around here, it's crazy. You notice the dog's not barking tonight, right? Oh man, I should put you guys in the bathroom. No, no, it's not true, Matt. You know it. Oh yeah, they come right in my yard. I know the deer get in my backyard, but I don't know how predators are getting into my backyard. Yeah, I have fox too. Yeah, I watched a program about the coyotes, Bob, just day before yesterday. Yeah. Matt's gonna throw up. Bob needs a bathroom. Did you watch that same program I did, Bob? I just got through watching a program that just got to explain everything that you just said. Oh yeah, beans are awesome. Certain beans. I like navy beans, pinto beans, lima beans, kidney beans. I don't know. There's no way. I would like to know how someone could put salt in a Sasquatch's backside. Now, how on earth would that work? I hear you out there. Are white beans navy beans? Oh, gosh. Morning, Beast. I think it sounds good to me, too, Martha. I think I might, too. I can still hear that stupid drone. I know the feeling, Beast. How are you feeling? What was that? Hey, Lynn. How you doing, sweetie? I don't know. That's why I just asked. What was that? I'm chilly, too. It's cold. What medication? The chemo? I love beans. Sandostatin shot. Why are you getting a Sandostatin? It feels colder than that here, Ramona. Matt, behave yourself. Be a good boy. Don't be mean. Beast, did you look into the Laetrile? The apricot seeds, did you look into those? Or the Essiac? You're taking the Essiac tea, right? Or is it somebody else I'm thinking about? 20. Yeah. I'm saying way above 2 or 6. Beast, you still here? Well, Essiac is natural, and so is the Laetrile. So is the apricot seeds. Both of those two are supposed to get rid of tumors. And the IVC, the intravenous vitamin C therapy and glutathione, there's a whole, it depends on which route you go, but there's a whole bunch of different directions depending on what you have. Yeah, exactly, Bob. That's what I'm saying. If Beast is on those would stop the tumors. Benzoyl, curcumin, vitamin C. Hey, Patrick, how are you, sweetie? Exactly. Laetrile is the balm for tumors, and so is Essiac tea. You know, but a lot of people can't drink it. The stuff is really nasty. But I will tell you what, you know, there's way too many things out there that you can add to. Right now, it'd be really hard for her to pH. You know, to pH the system. It's not impossible, but it is hard to do, especially when you're fighting cancer. But it's doable. What was your last cancer rate? I mean, where did they tell you were at your markers? Who started? What did I miss? What did Digga say that I missed? Sorry, there's just a lot of activity out here. I was looking outside while I was trying to talk to you guys. Pawpaw tea? There it went again. Dang it. Hold on, I'm going to have to go to the computer and read it. It goes too fast, guys. Yeah, that's the same thing I was trying to do for Robert Dodson, but his sister stopped me. You know, Rick has the yellow root. He also has blood root. He also has, he's got a lot of that stuff on his property. And he sends it to me. I dehydrate it, break it up, put it in capsules, and send them out to people, that need it. Don't charge them anything for it. It's all free. But there's way too many things that you can take if you got cancer. The doctors just give you so much grief. They scare you so bad that I know 3 people right now that have cancer that refuse to do anything that I say. They're listening 100% to the doctors. They said, sorry, can't do that. Got to do what the doctor says. And It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. Each time I talk to these people, hey Treva, each time I talk to these people, they're getting worse. And I know what the outcome's going to be. I keep praying and praying and praying and praying that someone gets through to them, but I just can't do anything about it. It was really, really sad that I got my sister so late, because I think if I'd have gotten her early enough, she wouldn't have passed away. Are you hearing this out here, guys? Sorry to hear that, Ramona. Do you have earphones on, Digga? Nope, there's no birds. There's a drone out here. I've heard movement to the left. Movement dead center, like walking. I'm hearing a lot of movement out here. And there goes the drone. And it's off. And it didn't land too far away from here either. Well, it's gone now. It's been flying around here for the past 40 minutes. Yeah, it's the military though, Lynn. It's not strange to me anymore. Nothing surprises me about them. What's the name of the video, Beast? Ouch. There's too much stuff in my little corner here. Do you remember the name of the video? Oh yeah, Digger, right across the street. Not me, Matt. Oh, this is definitely military. I don't know any drones that can stay in the air for an hour. Plus, the military's been active today. They dropped guys out of the sky earlier. Okay, Martha. Yeah, it's kind of cool to watch. It was better when I could sit on the roof and watch it, but I don't know if I'd get up there now. Knowing me, one little trip. Oh, I don't know. It's probably in the 40s, maybe 50. Nah, you wouldn't bother me, Matt. I know you're trying hard. 53 doesn't feel like it. Not with the wind. Feels like it's in the 40s. Of course, you know me, I'm a freeze baby, so anything under 80 and I'm cold. What are you doing? with Talking Wolf. Quit it, Patrick. You're as bad as Cryptid. I'll take 100 degrees. I'd rather have 100 degrees than have 40. Talking Wolf said, go away. Woo! Oh, that'd be perfect, Lynn. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Oh, I know, Lynn. Hey, Beast, email me and we'll talk on the phone. We'll research stuff together. I'll be glad to help. That's what I do. I do some real in-depth research when it comes to health. Why do you want to be a snowbird? You know what snowbirds are like when they come to Florida, Lynn? Can't help it. You call them no necks. Oh. Yeah, I had lots of names. Oh, about Crohn's? Yeah, I had to look it up because they originally thought I had Crohn's, but I don't. Well, look where you live, Chev. I hate winter. I love the picture of winter. You know, the snow, nobody's touched it. I mean, I absolutely think it's beautiful. Yeah, Beast, I'm hearing a lot about that too. They know ways. They've known about it forever. They know how to cure cancer, they know how to cure the common cold. They know how to cure all that stuff. They're just not letting us. You know, Big Pharma wants their money. But it's hard to get people to go the natural route when they don't have the money, you know, and the insurance isn't going to pay for them, you know. They're going to do they're afraid, so they're going to do exactly what the doctor tells them to do. And if they waver from that, the doctor's going to blame the natural stuff. When, if you think about it, if you take the natural stuff, your body's going to kill off all the bad stuff, and it's going to make you sick. That's what we call herx. That's just the way it works. But if you have someone that works with you and tells you what to expect, man, I'll tell you, it kills the cancer cells, and you live. Exactly, Beast, exactly. Well, that's what I mean. I've been doing a lot of research, and you know, get with me, email me, and I'll tell you about Crohn's and the natural stuff that you can take for Crohn's. But there's just so much natural good stuff out there. And contrary to what one person said that wasn't very nice about me, saying that I told her to buy stuff when she had diverticulitis as far as the coffee enemas, And I'm telling you, it would get rid of the diverticulitis, because the coffee enemas actually shrink the diverticuli. So, they clean it. It cleans it out, and you have to do that with pH. It's green coffee, Bob, and it's done specifically for that reason. But I'm telling you, it works. People would have been cured of colon cancer with it. Ooh, my coyotes are back. Yay! I know, you're talking about eating beans and I'm talking about enemas, but I'm just saying the stuff works. Ooh, now there's some thunder. Woo! Woo! Exactly, Lynn. They're totally reversing the things that they said about a lot of things. About, listen to that. The squeak is my son walking through the hallway. Now, there goes the coyotes. I wonder if we do have a DM out here. No, it's actually the floorboards in the hallway. Exactly, Doodle. Okay, God bless you, Dig. It's so nice seeing you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope I see you again. Exactly, Beast. There's a lot. Well, I just hope that nothing happens to him, because that's what's happening to the people that are talking about the cures for cancer. They're disappearing or dying. The government's trying to shut them up, and there's a lot of them that have actually been killed. No, you haven't, Matt. Don't lie. Give this to your wife. I know Pop gave her the money.
Good.
But she owes Pop 2 packs of cigarettes, so make sure that gets it to him. Thank you. Good night, love you. Woo! It's pretty. Hi, Amy. Gabe came in here tonight, and he said that his friend's mom wanted to get on here and, yeah, it is Doodle. Wanted to get on here and start listening. She listened to the live chat the night you guys heard the breathing in the window, and she said, "I'm sorry, I can't handle it." She was gone. He told me tonight, he said she won't be visiting anymore. Yeah, Doodle, it's causing something called popcorn lung, but there's only specific ones that are doing it. And these kids are getting high off that one. Be nice, Matt. Kids are starting to get high off this one that is like 100 times stronger than any cigarette you can put in your body. caffeine wise, and they just take a couple hits, and it's basically like overloading your system with caffeine, and that's a good way for these kids to have heart attacks or strokes, and I'm really concerned about that. It's not, they got that backwards, Ramona. It's just stupidity. It's the combination of, see, they're trying to put good stuff in it, but it's the combination of the stuff that causes the popcorn lung. And I can't remember the name. It's a long word. But if you look at the research done and the studies done, there's one from the FDA that that explains it in details. I mean, real detail. No, not the popcorn lung. No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about the popcorn lung. There's a chemical in it that actually causes it. And I don't think it's the glycerin. I think it's something else. I can't remember. Dang it, I can't remember that. Here's my problem. My memory is shot lately because I'm delving into so many things. And for you guys that are interested, I restarted writing my book. That's been a nightmare. I cried so hard today. I hope you're happy. Yeah, you don't want the oil, anything in your lungs. No. Best way to quit smoking is get yourself some Mullen. Get Mullen and, yeah, I saw lightning too. Mullen and, what's the other one? Welcome back, Belle. It's a plant, but you dry it out, you grind it up. You can buy it at Mountain Rose Herbs too, but you can smoke a tiny bit of that. I would do it in a pipe, but you only do it, you know, a tiny bit of it, like a tiny bit of it once a day for a week, and do your peroxide therapy in your vaporizer, and you will quit smoking. You go to light a cigarette and your lungs are going to hurt. But you'll cough up like crazy. I've had plenty of breathing at the windows, and sometimes they get pretty darn close. When was it, guys, that it was on the side of the house, but it was my first one, right? Not the second one? At the bathroom window? That's it. That's it, Martha. Thank you. Go to sleep, Matt. Nope, coyotes. And the dogs aren't even barking. Oh yeah, the microwave popcorn that has butter in it has been linked to cancer. Which video was that, guys? Nobody's listening to me. there's a lot of them. I have the non-GMO seeds, Ramona. It's the only way I'll get them anymore. Oh yeah, Lynn, there's a lot of things that are unbelievably legal that are absolutely disgustingly sick, and they know about it. Hey, Tom Paul. How are you? Did you miss me yet? Well, I'm glad to see you, Tom Paul. We missed you too. All right, watch your ears. I'm glad to hear that. Working helps. Watch your ears. Dang, I can't whistle tonight. Should use my other hand. It shuts them up every time. I said watch your ears. Doodle. It's not funny. I hate that. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom Paul. Good, Ramona. Our thoughts are with you, Tom Paul. I'm giving you a big hug. Where can you feel the tension? What are you talking about, hon? Lynn? You mean here tonight? There's a lot of pain going on. I can tell you that. Beautiful. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, well, you might get another look at that when Matt when Matt starts. Matt's drunk, Tom Paul, so he's having fun tonight. But yeah, we love you, Tom Paul. We're here for you. Watch your ears. Watch your ears. And don't ever let go of that, Lynn. Yeah, we don't do politics here. You guys better say okay. Everybody say okay. Or I'm going to yell in your ear. Ooh, did you hear that? Okay. Whoop! Poor Matt. She's telling you how much she loves you, Matt. She didn't hit you over there with a cactus. Chev, are you okay? Hello, Tony. I didn't do it. It's not my fault. Blame Bob, he did it. Oh my goodness. Okay, sweetie. Well, it's still Bob's fault. No, Tom Paul, it's not. Don't drink, sweetie. I wish I could say that was my stomach, but it wasn't. You're fine, Ramona. I used to think that drinking just maybe a couple beers would help it make it, a little bit easier. But even a couple beers, I got upset with myself. I haven't drank in, good grief, 26 years. Okay. I'll go back and look at it, hon. Yeah. You guys, I'm sure, I'm not going to say you guys don't know, but I'm sure you guys do. But I get people that contact me here, and I give them my email address, and they contact me, and they're scared about a report they got from the doctor. So I go and if I don't know about it, I go and I research it to make sure I know everything I can possibly know and where it stems from. Then I do the research on how to get rid of it naturally, and I give them the information, and I never hear from them again. And then they come back later and tell me that they got a bad report. And I said, did you try any of this stuff? No, the doctor said, that stuff's going to make it worse. And I could just, my head just hits the table. I'm like, oh my gosh, please, please, please. All of you guys, any of you guys that do natural stuff that worked for you, please, please tell people. Just spread the word. Tell everybody that you know to do the natural part, what worked for you, because it's just crazy that these people are sick and dying. And then here's the worst part. They don't have cancer yet, but they're one step away from cancer, and the doctors start giving this medicine. They're twice as sick. Their immune systems drop and fail, and then the cancer kicks in. And the doctors know it. I mean, it just comes right up. And oh my gosh. It makes me cry. I mean, it makes me cry. There's so many people that I know would live better. And I'm not saying you can't cure everybody of cancer. I'm not saying you can, but there are a lot of people that would live much better and healthier lives if they got rid of some of the medications the doctor gave them. Yeah, Lynn, like Q-Cernum. You know, with that, bilberry, hawthorn berries, CoQ10, you realize that yeah, you wouldn't have half the arthritis pain. And believe it or not, castor oil packs for certain areas, I mean, they work. Castor oil eye drops for people that have cataracts, you know. There's so many things that work. You can try blackstrap molasses if you have, let's see, well, mainly if you have gallbladder problems, gallstones. I just got through reading that last night about blackstrap molasses. I can't even talk tonight. Yeah, macular degeneration is a hard one. And it usually comes with age. But yeah, that's not a very good outcome. Blood pressure, hawthorn berries, CoQ10, cayenne pepper, water, pH balance water, and get on a treadmill. Castor oil eye drops for cataracts. It actually dissolves the cataracts. But you can't buy castor oil over the counter and put drops in your eyes. You have to actually buy the castor oil eye drops. Yes, I know. Okay, Tom Paul. Love you. God bless you, hon. If you really want your blood pressure to change, now don't get off your medication if you're on it. You have to wait and go to the doctor. Don't tell him you're on natural stuff, but let him check your blood pressure. Once you've done that, and if you can take your blood pressure normally and then show him the difference in your blood pressure, they'll take you off the medicine themselves. But in the meantime, stay on the medication. You know, you don't want to get off the medication. You want to add the natural stuff to it until your body tells you. Like when you take the blood pressure medicine, you get lightheaded or dizzy, then you call the doctor. He'll check your blood pressure and he'll say, well, this medicine's too strong, and back you off. That's the way to do it. Tachycardia is the same way. You know, anything that's fast, you want to slow it down. If it's too fast, your body's pumping really hard to get that blood. You know, who's got tachycardia? Well, we had this conversation before, Ramona. You have to take the cayenne. Hey, Barry. If you don't take the cayenne or something that'll clean out your arteries, you're going to end up with stents and stuff. You have to clean out your arteries, and that's what cayenne is. If you can't take the pills, get the drops. And you can handle drops probably easier. Now, they're twice as strong as the pills, but you take them less often. And you can put them in a little bit of juice and just down it, and then down yourself a bottle of water. And it takes 24 to 48 hours before your bowels like you. But yeah, sounds to me like cayenne pepper. Cayenne. Oh yeah, it's good for cholesterol too. You want your omega-3 fatty acids. And hawthorn berries is to regulate your heartbeat. Now you have to double whatever the bottle says. If you already have a heart problem, then you double the prescription not the prescription, but what the recommended dose is. If it says to take 2 pills 3 times a day, then you take, you know, then I would double them. And yes, it does get costly, but you can find a place to buy them in bulk or buy the hawthorn yourself and make your own pills, because it's cheaper if you go to Mountain Rose Herbs and get the hawthorn berries yourself. Then you make your own capsules, and it saves you about $40 a month if you make your own. Because the vegetable capsules, cholesterol is a lie anyway, guys. Just don't take any statin drugs. But that whole cholesterol thing is a bunch of crap. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It's just crap. You do want your good LDLs up, okay? But margarine has never been good for anybody. Go back to butter. But make sure that you get your omega-3s, your lipoic acids. Make sure that you eat, you got to have, if anybody that has heart problems needs magnesium. You got to take magnesium every single day. Don't start taking potassium, because potassium is something that your doctor is going to have to do a baseline first. Yeah, plant-based omega-3s is fine. Anything. But don't take any statin drugs. But Ramona, you need to be on the hawthorn and the cayenne. You have to if you want to clear out your heart problem. You're telling stories, Matt. Stop being mean. Bob, did you go to sleep? Do you have liquid cayenne or the pills? Because you are not going to be able to take... No, flies won't touch them. Okay, are they 40,000 heat units each? They should be. Most pills that came out, most of the cayenne pepper they sell in the stores are 40,000. But be careful where you buy them, because they've been finding out that it's not cayenne, that it's actually paprika. So you have to make sure that you get organic cayenne. That's why I buy the liquid. It's ultra hot. Yeah, I'm not a vegan. I had cancer too. I like meat, but I don't eat it very often at all. I love my fruits. I love my vegetables. Yeah, I would eat a meal and then take the cayenne after. You have to wait about 10 minutes, because it takes 15 minutes for it to blow up in your stomach, your food. And that's when your digestive enzymes are really working. So that's when I would take the cayenne, is right after that. Let the food in your stomach swell, and then take the cayenne. That's the easiest way to do it. But my husband can eat 3 or 4 pieces of bread and down milk, and it doesn't help, because he waits too long after he's done eating. You're actually, what you did, Barry, is you're probably closer to a better pH, which if your pH balance is balanced, you know, your pain level drops. Look at all the people that are in pain, look at what their pH is, and it's usually pretty high. Right, their heat units, 40,000 heat units. So you want to, Ramona, you want to start out taking 3 of those a day. And that's the best way for you. Then you're going to have to up them after probably about 10 days. Then you up them to 2 of those pills 3 times a day. And you're going to do that like I said, your body will adjust to it in the first 48 hours. You won't hate me anymore after you go to the bathroom. But your body will adjust. Then you just keep upping them. Just do yourself a favor and try not to take them too close to bed because you should eat with them. Now, I can take cayenne on an empty stomach and it doesn't bother me, believe it or not. But a lot of people can't. Because I don't have very many digestive enzymes in my stomach, it doesn't bother my stomach. Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of people don't realize this, but if you get up and you move around, I do the liquid, Ramona. It's just so much easier. Trust me, it is so much easier. You can put the liquid in a capsule too if you want. It's just a lot easier. If you get up and move around and just make it a point, you got to start someplace. The hardest thing is to start exercising because you're going to call it exercise. Okay, then just put it in a small bit of juice. Just put yourself 2 drops in the juice and just down it. But do it after you eat, hun. Or you'll be doubled over in pain. That stuff is hot. This liquid is 140,000 heat units, or 180,000 heat units. So, big difference. Anyways, like I said, it's very, very hard for people to get up and start exercising because their body just doesn't feel like it. But I'm telling you the truth. If you just get up, I don't care if you walk in circles, I don't care if you stand against a wall and just lift one leg and lift the other leg and just do something. You have to get up and move. Your body needs that movement, and it helps all your organs, especially when you're taking natural stuff or stuff to pH balance your body and starting to drink water. If you don't move, that stuff sits. So you want it out. So moving is what helps that happen. And I know I hate water, but I love my core water. Now that I can drink, and I drink it all day long. Sometimes it's 2 bottles, sometimes it's 3 bottles. I don't pay attention. I just sip it all day long. But I can't chug a bottle of water or I'll throw up. And I can't stand the taste of most water. It's just nasty and it hurts my stomach. But if I sip it all day long, I'm good. Your pH, you can go and get the strips at any pharmacy. Any drugstore will sell you the pH balance strips or pH strips. And all you gotta do is pee on one every morning. And then on the package, it gives you the colors and tells you what your pH is. You want to be, most people, like I said, are highly acidic. And those people are the ones that are usually sick. Well, that lightning is beautiful. If you are highly acidic, that means that you have a lot of inflammation, and inflammation is what causes disease. So if you're inflammatory, if your body is inflamed, your pH balance is going to be acidic. So if you lower your pH, that means you're taking care of the inflammation. And then that in turn is less pain. I'll tell you right now, guys, it's not easy to do. It's a regimen that takes some commitment. Ask Barry, he'll tell you. Once you've decided to do it, you have to do it. And remember this, anything that you guys start, you can end up with what I call HERX, H-E-R-X. The problem with HERX is you feel sick and you just want to quit. And you say, this isn't working, I'm sicker. No, the reason that you're sicker is you're losing the toxins in your body. Okay, those things are starting to run around, they're going crazy, they're fighting back, they're leaving their destination, you know, should be the toilet. That is the requirement of the water. You can't flush your kidneys or your blood without water. You have to have water. So if you want to pH yourself easier, buy yourself pH balanced water. And don't believe the ones that say that they're 9.8 pH and stuff like that. You look for a regular 7.6 pH balance, which is Core, Fiji, and there's another one, I forgot which one that is. But there's a YouTube video that does a test on all the waters to find out which one's truly pH balanced, and those are the only 3 that were. Another thing you guys need to know is it's not going to be easy, especially if you don't have money. If you don't have money, then all the stuff I'm telling you, it becomes hard because it's easier to go to the doctor and get a prescription where you have a prescription card or insurance is going to pay for it. No, I don't know if Life Water was one of the ones on the list, Ramona. No, it doesn't. No Kool-Aid, because that's got sugar in it. Sugar causes inflammation, sugar feeds cancer. Crystal Light has unnatural sugars in them, which means probably aspartame or ascoflame, which is just as bad. But there are ways you guys can cut the cost. When you get to that point where you're serious about changing your physical body, you can contact me. We'll do one at a time. I haven't heard from Joe in forever, and we had started with his blood pressure. And I don't know even how he's doing now. That's, you know, I wish people would keep in touch so if it doesn't work for them, we can change it. You know, but a lot of times what happens is you try it a couple of times. Yes, it is Doodle. You try it a couple of times, it's not working right, maybe you weren't on schedule, maybe you didn't give it long enough, maybe your body's a little bit different, and then they quit and say, well, I tried it, it didn't work. Well, it actually would work, but you got to do it a little longer. Doing it natural is not because you're actually curing the problem. Where the medicine the doctor gives you doesn't cure the problem, it just masks the symptoms. Yeah, I use Manuka honey. I believe 100% Manuka honey. There's a lot of honeys out there, but a lot of them, you know, can be, that's the reason they tell you not to give them to babies because there's a bacteria in it. Manuka honey doesn't have that problem. Manuka honey is expensive, but well worth it. And the higher the plus, you know, plus 10, plus, you know, 14, plus 24, whatever it is, the higher, the more medicine is actually in it. Australia. Yeah, you told me that, Ramona. It's not here at this Walmart, though. I've been to the one here and the one in Fort Smith, and they don't sell it. Yeah, Manuka honey is awesome stuff. And let me tell you what else you can use Manuka honey for, guys, is cuts. If you guys have any cuts or any kind of infection you have on your body, arms, legs, head, anything, I don't care what it is, put Manuka honey on it. It'll cure it. Yeah. Well, that's what I used on Kevin's legs is Manuka honey. I use that in silver, colloidal silver. And it got rid of his gangrene. And the guy down the street, I told him about the Manuka honey. Last time we went to his house, he had MRSA. You know, Manuka honey kills MRSA on contact. So does oil of oregano, so does clove oil, so does colloidal silver, but they won't use it. Why not? Why not? I mean, is that not crazy? That's easy enough though, Barry. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Wow, you got a good doctor, Ramona. They made me stop doing the wound care where I worked because I was using the natural stuff. I actually lost my position as wound care nurse because I used Manuka honey on someone's leg, and her leg healed, and the doctor had a hissy fit. I'm the doctor, I write the orders, do it my way or else. So I lost my position as wound care because I treated them naturally. I can't imagine why they got upset. So I'm a nurse, but I certainly don't like my position. And I actually told my boss I have a hard time passing out medicine that I know is killing people. So let me do wound care, let me do something else. After all that schooling and everything else I went through, I don't even want to be a nurse anymore. I want to take care of people, but not their way. How many people are left in here? Will somebody refresh and tell me how many people are here? Please? Yeah, no, Lynn, all you need is the Manuka honey and you're done. If you ever get MRSA again or cellulitis, piece of cake, and I can tell you how to make it. Buy yourself some aloe gel, buy yourself some colloidal silver, mix them together. Thank you, Ramona. Mix them together, put a little bit of Manuka honey on it, and put it on your cellulitis, and I'm telling you, within 2 or 3 days, it's gone. Thank you, Martha. See, mine doesn't say that. Mine says 9. Not on cellulitis, no. Aloe works best on burns. Yep. Well, you can make your own aloe gel. You know, just take the insides out, the gel part, but you got to be really careful with that stuff. It won't last very long once you do it, but just squeeze the gel out of it, mix it, open that plant on, right? You know, you can just open that plant, rub it on it, but you got to put the other stuff with it. But if you have aloe plants, use the aloe plants. I buy the aloe gel and mix my silver with it, so I have silver gel. That's how you make silver gel. No, the skin of aloe isn't very good, and it does taint it, so you use what they call the meat, and that's the stuff on the inside. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? There was a whoo before the coyote started. Did you hear it? The low. I can show you guys, I can tell you guys how to make all that kind of stuff. Make it yourself. You know, the stuff that you have to put in the refrigerator, the stuff that you can leave out, you know, what you can put in pills, you know, to make it easier. But I'm telling you, if you buy from Mountain Rose Herbs, because they're always up to date and they're always really fresh, and you can buy that pill maker that I have, which doesn't cost very much money, and the vegetable capsules, and make your own pills, whether you're putting liquid in it, because I mix some of my liquids. When my stomach was really bad, I wanted to take the oil of oregano, but it burned so bad I couldn't take it. So I started putting it in capsules, and it worked fine. I had no problem. It's drinking that stuff because it's oil, you know. It's oil based, so it's going to stick to everything all the way down. Oh no, it was horrible, horrible. So I started putting it in the capsules and taking it that way. There's lots of stuff you can do. And there's a syrup that you can buy if you want to make your own, like bilberry cough syrup. Oh my gosh, there's so many things that you can make at home. And also, no, Matt. And also, don't forget. Okay, also don't forget. It's a different flu going around right now. Start getting your onions out in your houses. Take your onion, cut it in half, and put it in a bowl and put it all around your house, because this new virus that's out there is a combination of stomach, chest, and head cold. You start out with a bad headache, then you get nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and it ends up with a bad chest cold. It's really a bad strain. That was my dog. I have to go let him out. Hold on, I'll be back. What? Well, where is it? Oh, the door downstairs? Okay, thank you. Uh-oh, what'd I miss? I saw that. I saw that, Matt. You're so bad. Did you guys hear me hoop? Yeah, my son said he heard a slam, you know, a thud, a loud thud. You forget I can go to the computer and read back to what all you guys said. You're not fooling me. Yeah, I miss the live chats. You know, sometimes it's just not possible. Sometimes I was too sick. Sometimes there was just family stuff happening that I just didn't want to go online. Then all that garbage started with people talking smack, and I would rather be quiet than say something mean, so I had to go deal with it and pray. Get prayed up against so, you know, it doesn't bother me. I'm not thin-skinned, but I don't handle lies very well. I'd rather you just tell me the truth, you know, think this is stupid or this is ridiculous, you know, and that's fine, you know, that's fine. We don't have to agree. But when you start telling lies, and like I'm sitting here making up stuff at the window, and I try to hurt people with my medicine, and I lie to people about this and that, there's no recourse because you can't disprove a lie, you know what I mean? So I have to just go away for a while and pray about it and get my strength back up and then come back and then I'm right as rain. I know, that's what I said, Lynn. You know, if they don't like it here, well, they can just go to another channel. But some people feel the need to go to other channels and talk smack about people. But, you know, a lot of people that like this channel, when someone starts saying nasty things about me, then they'll shut them up pretty quick. Because you can tell that person's just, for some reason, they're just out to, you know, they're just out, I don't know what it is. They're just out to cause trouble, or maybe they're having, see, here's my problem. They could be having a really bad personal life, and if they were just to join in and be part of this one, that they'd have at least a place to go where they wouldn't feel like they were constantly under attack, you know what I mean? But instead, they get mad at one person or they misunderstand something that was written, you know, by somebody else, and then they run to another channel and start talking smack. It's just crazy. So, I hear you out there. Yeah, well, you know what? Even for myself, it's hard to face reality. You know, none of us are perfect, you know, and we all have our flaws and we all have our problems. And I know I sit here and tell you guys about natural stuff, and you know I smoke cigarettes, which is just kind of stupid. You know, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, you know, I don't do anything else. I'm really active, you know, even though I'm sick. I do pray a lot. I believe in our Lord, and I'm not two-faced about it and or hypocritical about it. But I'm normal. I'm like everybody else. But you can say that, and I'm not going to get offended by it because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. And I'll say, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. You know, you're right. But I won't go to somebody else's channel and talk crap about you. That's just, man, there's so much of that going on. Just got to stop. I just don't want any part of it. And I'm really bored with a lot of channels because I don't feel it anymore. You know what I mean? And I think part of it is because I'm not in the woods anymore, and I'm jealous of these people that get to go out there and to go out and spend time in the woods, and I'm jealous. It's stupid to be that way, but I do. I get jealous of them being able to go out and experience what they're experiencing, because I did that all the time up on the property, and I might get some activity here once in a while, but it's not the same. And I'd love to put a tent outside and sleep outside. Oh, my husband would probably divorce me, but the activity is incredible, and I love it. I love it. It feels so different from the day-to-day normal stuff that happens, you know. I mean, I got grandkids here and kids here, and it's not all hunky-dory, and there's arguments and things I don't agree with and stuff that I assume that's going on, and you know, because they're teenagers. Oh my gosh, you know, just normal stuff that everybody goes through. I don't want to share that with everybody. So this is my sanity, you know, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just downright boring. I can sit here and go, you know, I mean, I could just fall asleep because it's so quiet. But that's just, I just am who I am. Yeah, you do, Matt. What happened to Bob? Did he fall off the planet? He went to sleep, didn't he? He probably took his medicine and went to sleep. Out like a light. Chev too, right? Chev sleeping. Poor babies. Bob is fake news. Matt, you need to hang yourself from a ceiling, spin round and round and round and round and round and round until you get dizzy, fall down, and then get back on the computer. Right. I would do anything besides have surgery. I would do just about anything. Oh my. That's why you guys get along so well, huh, Matt? 87 and 23? I don't know what to do with you. Yeah, I feel really bad for people that have back problems. There's not an easy fix for those, ever. And just imagine all your nerves run up your spine that go to your entire body, lungs, heart, you know, kidneys, everything. Well, start using your legs, Lynn. Get those bands, like I said, and start using them. Yeah, my mom's did too. She had 2 spinal surgeries. They worked out pretty well. They told her she had rods and pins in her back, but She didn't. Yeah, I like my inversion table. I love my inversion table. I haven't been able to get on it for a while because my stomach, if I turn upside down, I'll just throw up. But I love that thing. What's weird, Doodle? Yeah, they told me, and they told her that she had rods and pins in her back. And then when she got here and she had the open heart surgery, they wanted to do an MRI and asked her if she had anything false in her, and she told them she had rods and pins, and they did x-rays. She didn't have any rods and pins. She had those new staple things that they put in, I don't know, what was it, 10 years ago. These little, they look like staples that they put between the discs. Yeah, and she actually had an x-ray that she had to take with her on airplanes and stuff that showed the rods and pins in her back. And even when she passed away and they did her autopsy, there was no pins and rods in her back. So the doctors got paid for putting the pins and rods in her back, and they never did it. They put these staple things in it. I call them staples because I don't remember what they're called. They just look like staples to me. Yeah, my mother did. Yeah, exactly. But I'll tell you what, and I have to agree with this. I have to agree with this. My mom had a malformed heart valve. You know, her mitral valve was messed up even when she was young. And she ended up getting a pig valve, and it saved her life. And she never had a problem with it afterwards. Ever. Didn't. If she wouldn't have had the problem with her bowel that she did, she would still be here. She was off all of her blood pressure medicine, everything. Kyphoidosis. What is that out there? You hear that squeal? What the heck is that? Does sound like a pig, doesn't it? Yeah, and they no longer have to, when a doctor gets his degree, he no longer has to sign that agreement and do the Hippocratic Oath. So that should tell you something. Oh yeah, we have wild pigs here, wild hog. Very well could be. It sounds more like a whistle though, doesn't it? Right, I know. See? Could be a bird. Then again, it could be a Sasquatch. Yeah, I don't know a lot of things that you can do about bone problems, especially your back. Once you do damage to that kind of stuff, it's hard to repair it without surgery. But I would just suggest that your body's in good shape and your mental is in good shape before you have the surgery, if you absolutely have to have it. Mentally, you have to be ready for that surgery and have hope of what the outcome will be. And you have to try to get your body as clean as you possibly can, because the stuff that they're going to put in it is just going to slow everything down. Yeah, there's one right behind the house and next door in our neighbors. They dug out a pond. We never had mosquitoes here until they dug that pond. You got to be careful with vitamin K, though. Remember, it's a fat-soluble vitamin. It could build up. That's why they want you to stop taking everything before you do your surgery. I would just make sure that your breathing was good and your blood was good, your coagulation. If your breathing's good and your coagulation is good, you're pretty good. You can get through it. But mentally, you have to be prepared for surgery. It's always scary, the thought of going in. They tell you your percentage of, of living or surviving, but I don't listen to them. Of course, I've only had surgery twice, when I had cancer. And then my tonsils, but other than that, I've never had any surgeries. Well, when they wired my jaw together, things like that. Broken nose, I didn't have surgery for. Well, you got a lot of stuff going on, don't you, Lynn? Oh, there's trees all over here, Doodle. I'm surrounded by trees here. Well, Lynn, my best advice to you is one at a time. Start with one thing at a time. Give yourself hope. Give yourself a testimony, and then go to the next one. Don't try to do too much and prepare, fix yourself, because what happened to you didn't happen overnight. So it's not going to be fixed overnight. I can't go on their property, Doodle. They're not very nice over there. They have a fit when the kids run on their property just to get the ball. So, not a very good chance of me going over there and looking at the trees. I only have 2 neighbors that I absolutely never want to meet again, ever. I know why the lady behind me is so mean, she lost her husband, and she was caring for her horses, and then they told her she could only have one horse here, and the horse that she had here was blind, and it got bit by a copperhead, and she had to put it down, and her kids left home, and she's got a lot of problems, and she just turned very angry. But the guy on the other side of me, to the right, that guy's just off his rocker. He is out there. He is more than one fry short of a Happy Meal. I just heard a hoop. Far away, but I heard a hoop. Or very low. I'll bet you they're on the other side of the guy's house, behind me, behind his house. Bet you they're playing back there. Couple fries short of a Happy Meal. Well, yeah, doing a lot of praying for you, Lynn, but you need to contact me, email me, and let's get started on some of the stuff that'll help you, get a little bit better before you end up having surgery. It's not impossible, it's a possibility. And Barry, if you're still here, you want to share with everybody what happened to you? Yeah, it does. How's your wife's knees? Yeah, they don't tell you what to do right after the surgery that would end that nerve damage, which is another thing that irritates the crap out of me. They wait too long. By that time, the damage is already done. Aw. Yeah, well, I wouldn't listen to them. There's ways around it, Martha. Barry, did you leave? I guess Barry left us, huh? Oh, it's so pretty when the sky lights up. Can you guys see that? I just saw movement. Yeah, the other Barry. I can't honestly tell you what it was, but I just saw movement between the trees over there. It's the same place I saw it before. Remember when I turned you guys that direction? Over there. I just saw it again. Hold on, I'm waiting. That's why I like those bands so much, guys. Come on, focus. The bands are really, really good for nerve damage. You use the bands, and the bands will actually help the muscles and the nerves. But you have to do them right. You can't just go crazy with them. Someone has to show you how to work it. Exactly, Ramona. And they wait too long to do PT after surgery, and that's the problem. That's when people end up with nerve damage because it swells, and the swelling ruins the nerve, and then the nerve does not grow back properly, and then you have problems, constant problems. Physical therapy is great if you have the right physical therapist. Big difference in how the outcome is. Hello, Tim. Welcome. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have physical therapy right away. But Martha, I can help you. Even though it's been 8 years. Welcome back, Belle. Cool, Matt. Wouldn't it be nice if one of your grandkids decided to follow? Ooh. There's Barry. Hey, Barry, would you mind telling people what happened to you and your recovery process? Oh, I thought the other Barry was here. Are they both not here? One comes in, the other one leaves. Oh, cool, Matt. I can't wait either. You're going to record it, right? It's a yeah. We have 2 Tonys, 2 Ricks, 2 Barrys, 3 Mikes. Oh, I hate when that happens, Ramona. We're just having fun, Barry. A few D's, yeah. Oh, but you can share it on Messenger. That is a serious hot spot over there by that light, and I want to know why. Do French. Ooh. Hear the thunder. It would be nice if it rained a little bit. I love the sound of rain. No, don't let it rain. I'll probably go to sleep. Chev's gone. Bob's gone. They're probably sound asleep. What if I said boo real loud? Do you think they'd wake up? I think I'm getting more lightning now than we were earlier. Was it heading this direction, Ramona, or up north? Gravy. Does any of it look like it's going to hit here? Excuse me. Oh. Here comes the GERD. Okay, Lynn, don't forget to email me tomorrow. Arkansas, Tim. Good night, Lynn. God bless you, hon. You're in our prayers, hon. Connecticut, huh? Bet you it's cold there. I'll stop complaining of the cold. Some of you guys, I can't believe. Ugh. What'd you say it was, Belle, last week or the week before? 12 degrees or something? Just can't imagine. Good grief. No, thank you. We were actually looking at property. Denny and I were looking at property there in Kentucky. They got a lot of property for sale over there. I mean, a lot of property for sale. Up in the mountains, you know, over there by Rick. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to live there. But then I thought about it. And I was like, no, I want southern Oklahoma. I don't want to be by the Appalachian Trail. I don't want to be by any of that. I think I'd rather go to Oklahoma. I'm pretty familiar with the Sasquatch there. We just don't want to pick up and move that far away. Me too, Barry. And I don't know if you were here the other night when I said this, Doodle, but I had a couple people, one person I haven't talked to in a long, long time, texted me and told me that the Sasquatch followed me here, and I was like, what? You know, how would they know? You know, I mean, and I've been told they do things like that. I'm not sure if they actually do or not, but I know for quite a while there, I really felt like Boo was here. Maybe it was because I missed him so bad, you know. But the kids, the way the kids were describing what they saw across the street sounded just like Boo and acted just like Boo. But that doesn't mean the Sasquatch here don't do the same things, you know. I mean, I couldn't tell you. I don't know for a fact. But they just said that they, because Boo was in the same neighborhood as where I was, and they just said all the activity when I left was gone. They had no more activity up there, just completely gone. And that was right when I left. They even asked me when the exact weekend, the last weekend that we were there. So I don't know if that's true or not, but, and I have a friend of mine who's Native American, and she told me that she believes, yeah, they were, Ramona. It's a 2.5-hour drive, but as far as, I don't know how long. It takes about, well, it takes me about 2 hours to get there. Of course, that's the way I drive. I'm a maniac behind the wheel. Used to drive in ambulances, you know, I don't know how to do the speed limit. But that night that one scared the kids, what they said that one did to them was exactly what Boo does. You know, he just you know how you move forward when you're trying to scare somebody, you just kind of push your body forward real quick with your arms out, you know, like Boo, you know, like you're going to scare somebody. That's what it did to them, and didn't make any noise or nothing, didn't growl or nothing. Those kids took off running, scared the crap out of them. When they came back and explained it to me, I said, that sounds like Boo. So that was the night that I went walking out there and took you guys with me. Some of you saw Eyeshine. They would have to have a huge range, Doodle, wouldn't they? I mean, I can't imagine that as big as they are. And I mean, are they lazy? They lay around and just eat strawberries all day long, or do they run around all the time and have to burn, you know, and totally burn a lot of calories? because you don't hear a whole bunch of people saying they're skinny. They're full of muscle. Muscle requires more protein, more food. So I can imagine they could live on possums and raccoons and squirrels and birds or whatever else they can throw rocks at and eat, or pigs. There's plenty of those. But I'm pretty sure that when people say that they migrate, I think they just have a circle that they go to, you know, they go in directionals to look for more food. And then maybe go back home, or unless that could be some of the reason why there's arguments between Sasquatches in an area that never used to have arguments, because maybe that clan went to go get food and came back and found somebody else there. You know, and that's why they put up the big structures with the X's and stuff like that, or the upside down trees saying, hey, this property's taken, you know, go away. That's just all, you know, speculation, but I'm figuring if I lived out in the woods, I'm just trying to think of some of the things that I would do. You know, if we were all living out in the woods and we had a certain area that was our living quarters, we'd want to protect that area, you know. We'd want to make sure that people stayed off our property. So I don't know, I could be totally off base, but I do think that they have an area that they go to for certain things. And that's why they follow the electric lines, because it, you know, it helps directional. Rivers, you know, for water, you know, and then the food. And they may go in caves, they may not. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of caves around here that I haven't explored or been to. Kind of scared now after I saw that last video I saw of that monster in a cave. Anybody seen that thing? That was freaky. Is that real, or is that CGI, or they prove that a hoax, or what? Did anybody see that? They put what was a big, I don't know, some kind of cord down in a sewer, and it had a camera on the end of it. And as the camera was moving along the bottom where the water was not, they heard a noise, and this monster-looking thing comes out from the side, and it takes off. When it takes off, you can see a tail. I was like, what? Is that real? Does anybody know if that's real or not? Or has anybody seen that video? That was just downright scary. It didn't look like a Sasquatch to me because it had a tail. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I think it's called 5 Most Creepiest Monsters or something like that. Or unexplained creatures or something like that, something along those lines. And I mean, that thing was freaky looking. I'm not listening to you, Matt. You're silly. Yeah, exactly, Doodle. It looked hairless and it had a tail. You didn't see the tail until it ran off, and then all of a sudden you saw a tail. I don't know if that's real or not, but I can't imagine with the noise it made. And then there was another one right after that it just ran across an intersection type thing underground. And they took off screaming. You know, people ran out of there screaming because you saw a long tail. I mean, it was like a split second, and it was, you know, in front of them. I think it's the 5 most creepiest videos or something like that. Look it up, you'll see it. And that's kind of weird stuff. But those are the only 2 that really bothered me, because I don't know if they're real. I don't know what's real anymore as far as some of these cryptids are concerned. You know, I feel like an idiot sometimes when I tell people about stuff and I find out that it was all hoaxed. It's not that I'm easily swayed, but heck, with these new cryptids coming out, what if it is true? Aliens, little green men, fairies, trolls. I know there's trolls. We're all aware of trolls. Mermaids, yeah, exactly. Little people. Oh, I have a question for you guys, since you guys are my normal people that are here. Bob's not here and Shev's not here, but for the rest of you, I got a question for you. Those of you that have read my book, oh, really? I haven't seen that. I didn't see that doodle. I found a program that'll read my book for me, and then I can put pictures behind it, make it a video. What do you think? Good idea or bad idea? Did you ask me for it, Ramona? I never think people want to read my book, so. What do you mean the way it is, Martha? I'm talking about putting it up on YouTube with somebody else reading it. The thing is, I won't put it on my channel either. I'll put it on it. I'll make a new one, so nobody will know who it is. I can make some of the pictures real. But what do you think, Matt? Do you think that's an idea? Matt, Martha, Ramona? Ramona hasn't read it, though. Because I'm never going to turn it into a book. You're such a good egg, Matt. As long as it's anonymous, yeah. Oh, yeah, right, Barry, I agree. As long as I am anonymous and it's not my voice, I think it'll be all right. But I will put it under a different channel. I'll make up a new one. And just excerpts of my book parts. You know, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, whatever. I hear the thunder, but I don't see much lightning now. Oh, really? You promise, Matt? Won't be any copyright issues. It's mine. Yeah, I was going to say I can upload the pictures and I can use my movie maker and then use that program and then put them together. I think I can do that. So let them steal it. Who cares? I don't care. I can always put a copyright thing on the bottom. Okay, I want to know about that video about them getting lost. What video is that? Do wop, do wop, do wop, do wop, wop, do wop. I saw lightning. Okay, Doodle, thank you. I just heard that noise again. Pretty sure that's deer. Ooh. Yeah, but I want to watch the video. Yeah, me too. And I don't know where Bob is with his great earphones either. He hears stuff I can't hear. Oh, Carrie sent me a tracking number. He did buy the amplifier for my phone. Quit calling Bob names. What is that noise? This way you guys should be able to hear a lot better. It's something that you actually attach to the phone to make it amplified, so I think I'll have to start whispering or sit back so you guys aren't, deafened. Welcome back, Pizza. Oh, Matt always calls Bob names. That's just the way it is, Ramona. Those two are bad. Bob, wake up. Yeah. Chef, wake up. Go to bed, Martha. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to get ready to go too. Love you, sis. Talk to you soon. Call me tomorrow. Today. But wait till later, okay? Maybe, hopefully, I'll get some sleep. All right, call me tomorrow night. Yeah, I know, Tim. It's horrible. Matt, you're bad. Good night, sweetie. Love ya. I hope you sleep well. Rumble, rumble. You having bad dreams, Tim? Me too, Ramona. Hi, Diana. How are you, sweetie? Sorry to hear that, Tim. Do you pray, Tim? Okay, so let me say a quick prayer for you. Father, we come before you as a family. Accord many strands of your believers, your children, who love and respect you, honor you. Father, we bring before you tonight, or this morning, Tim, who's having nightmares, bad dreams, and ask you to rebuke the enemy from his side, from his home, from his heart, from his brain. Anything you can do, Lord, to calm him, to give him good dreams, give him visions of things to come. Show him, Lord, the things that you want him to see. Let him stand against the things that he's supposed to stand against. And I pray, Father, that you give him peace. Let his sleep be peaceful. Let him wake refreshed and renewed with a new spirit. And let no fear be there. For where there is light, there cannot be dark. And we all know as your children that you are the light of the world. We ask this in Jesus' name, and I also pray for Nala and her daughter. I pray for Chev, for Bob, for everyone who's sick, all that need spiritual, financial, physical, or emotional. If they have the need, Father, that you help them get through the hard times. Give them strength, give them peace. Put your arms around them. Hide them in the shadow of your wings, Lord. We are a needy people, but what we need most is you and your love and your forgiveness and your mercy. And for that we are most humbly grateful. And I thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen. Hello, Eric. You're welcome, Tim. How you doing, Diana? Listen to that thunder. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's going to be light before you know it, isn't it? And I am still not tired. How horrible is that? Got my days and nights all mixed up. You see this, Matt? Hey, Nita. How are you, sweetie? Matt's being bad tonight, so be careful, Nita. Christmas lights? Okay, good night, Triva. Sleep well, sweetie. Yeah, I'm off and on for about 4 hours. I may or may not pass out literally for 2 or 3, but I don't know. I really believe that the reason I'm not sleeping is because I'm praying. You know, that's why I'm not walking around so tired I can't move and that kind of stuff. I still feel renewed, so I think it's because he wakes you up to pray. Remember, even the Bible talks about people that sleep in the night and people that don't, so I believe he gets certain people up to pray. Go to sleep, Matt. Good morning, Jamie. How are you, hon? I can't believe how many people come on here at 4 o'clock in the morning. You guys must think we're crazy. Of course we are, but you know. Yeah, I sleep a little too. Hey, Jason. I know, me too, Eric. I can get a lot done at night, especially if people are really sleeping and don't hear me. Boy, I get a lot done. I do most of my writing at night, you know, when everybody's in bed. How you doing, Jason? I can sit for hours and not even realize that I've been up for hours just writing. My little fingers just going tat 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 tat. Yeah, I don't know how to paint. I can't draw stick people. I can't even do follow the numbers. No, that's sad. Paint by numbers. Oh, my neighbors are too far away. I don't care what they think anyway. Except for the guy across the street. Of course, I like them a lot. Yeah. Every Christmas we made ornaments for Jesus, you know, and I had the kids. We bought all the stuff to make the kids do it. Uh-oh. What'd I miss? Somebody said MRI and surgery, and I missed who it was and what they said. Oh, it was Nita. You're having surgery for plantar fasciitis? Ugh, Nita, I told you I can help you with that. You don't have to have the surgery. Yeah, guys, oh, don't have the surgery. I can help you. If you feel like you're walking on glass shards, then you have plantar fasciitis, because that's what it feels like. Every time you step down, it feels like they're all ripping. Why don't you make me the last resort, Nita? Tony is a brat. Tony is a brat. Well, I've got really high arches on my feet. Listen to that thunder. Plantar fasciitis is not an easy fix, but it is fixable. It takes some work, but I'm telling you, it does work. Hairy flat feet. You should change your name to Harry. Harry Flatfoot. You need to call me, Nita, and I need to tell you on the phone how to do it. I'm telling you, it'll work. Yeah, well, I've got other things. Yeah, I've got high arches too. Okay, thank you, Doodle. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you going back to find it. But Nita, you need to call me so I can talk to you on the phone and walk you through the steps. But I'm telling you, if anybody's got plantar fasciitis, you need to contact me. surgery doesn't always cure stuff. Sometimes it actually makes it worse. Like rotator cuff surgery. Welcome back, Tom Paul. You have my number, don't you, Nita? If I can stop you guys from having surgery, because I'm telling you, it doesn't always work, and there are things you can do. And like I said, it might take a little while, but you'll notice right off the bat, you will notice the change, and that's your hope to work, you know, harder to do it the way it's supposed to be done, but it can fix the problem. And it doesn't really matter if you're flat-footed or not with the plantar fasciitis. It matters how many times you do the therapy for it. For a flat head? Nope, none. Okay, I missed what somebody else said above you, Matt. Somebody wrote something long. Excuse me. Well, Nita, we can talk on Messenger. I can give you my phone number on Messenger. Matt, leave Jamie alone, or she will throw cactus at you. You fell asleep too, Tony? Tony fell asleep, Bob fell asleep, Chev fell asleep. Probably all my lurkers fell asleep. Hi, Homer, if you're here. It was awful quiet tonight. Yeah, Eric. Oh, don't apologize. If you actually get some rest, it makes me happy. Yeah, not everybody falls asleep, but there's a few that need to listen to something to go to sleep with, and so they'll get on the live chats as long as they're not loud and crazy. Just, you know, it's the camaraderie, it's the personal touch. Yeah, it is really quiet out here. I heard stuff earlier, and I know they're around, but they're not making their presence known much. Threw a couple rocks. I try to come back, Jamie. Thank you. It's good for you, Tony. You need sleep. Rest well, Tim. God bless you. And thank you for stopping by and saying hello. We welcome you back. We don't talk mean about each other. We don't swear. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. We talk about faith. We talk about family. We talk about other stuff. But anyways, good night. God bless you. I hope you sleep. We talk about feet. We talk about cookies too, and donuts. And Matt's eyeball. And Chev's cookies. Yeah, I know. She said that, Tony. Jamie, throw something at him. Yeah. Okay, Jamie. God bless you. Have a great day, hon. Good night, Diana. Or whoever's going to bed. Apparently I missed it. So whoever's going to bed, good night. God bless you. We love you. Don't forget your prayers. Okay. You gotta have some place that's not all nastiness. You gotta have some place where people show genuine love for each other, respect for each other. And hopefully this channel stays that way. And I don't care if I have 1,000 scrubs or 10, doesn't matter. Matt's gonna make you giggle, that's just the way it is. Either that or you want to throw something at him. Now I smell rain. Ooh, and I smell someone's fireplace too. That smells good. And it's pine. Oh, that smells so good. You can smell the resin off of it. So I know it's not fake logs. I think I have to get a rick of wood, so if we're going to be here another year, because I'd like to use my fireplace. I love seeing the fire. I don't spend much time downstairs, though. Oh, Matt, Ramona, don't fall for that. Oh, hopefully I don't ever change. Of course, I'm going to get older. Probably get a little bit more senile. uh, I can't wait till I'm an old lady. No, hopefully next year we'll have the cabin. We have the cabin, and I'll have a big old fireplace. And that's where I'll do my live chats from the window in my fireplace, next to my fireplace. Whoa. Yeah, and we got lightning. We got a storm coming in, looks like, Tom Paul. Guys, it's 4:20 in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. Guess I need some kind of sleep, don't I? It should be getting light here pretty soon. You tell him, Ramona. But Ramona, please, 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 child, will you call me? Now you're up. Yeah, now I need to go to bed. Good night, Doodle. Thanks for hanging out with us. Love seeing you. What, Diana? Now you're going to pull a Tony on me, huh? I have a lot I'm supposed to do today, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless I don't sleep. Quiet, Matt. If I do, Eric, you're in so much trouble. Good night, Tom Paul. God bless you. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some rain. Good night, Ramona. Well, yeah, there. You're buffering? I'm not buffering. I might be here in a second. The weather's starting to turn bad. But anyways, I'm gonna say good night to everybody. Good night, all. I love you. God bless you. Don't forget your prayers. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you again tonight, maybe. All right? I won't put you in the window on the side of the house unless we have a lot of activity over here. Okay? All right, I'm out. Good night.